So first of all, Professor.
You can call me Manfred. And
thank you very much. Thank you.
That's easier.
First of all, Manfred, thank you very much for coming to IBS Moscow and to the Russian Presidential Academy. Today, you would meet several hundreds of our executive students and our alumni. What would you wish to the students, executive students and alumni of MBA and executive MBA programs of IBS Moscow and Russian Presidential Academy?
I want to change the world.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm serious. What I'm trying to say is I want them to, I mean, coming to Russia for many years. I mean, I saw it before, before opening and things like that. And every year I come, is of course a bigger traffic jam, but also it looks nicer. And I mean, talking about the appearances, of course, there might be some other layers too. And I want the younger generation to really, contribute to make Russia a great place to live.
Thank you very much. And you work with leaders all over the world. Do you think that Russian leaders differ in this or that way from other leaders? And what would you recommend them to be more efficient?
I like them to have, not efficient, that's probably not the right word. I think I just came from Malaysia, and Malaysia is a country with probably the highest power distance. It's very hierarchical, and I would like to see that Russia will have some world-class organizations, world-class companies, which by the way means that people need to have more voice. So which means a much less hierarchical but much more lateral way of operating. And I think there is still too much belief in Russia of which we all have in every culture. It's always the tendency of the usually the great man theory of leadership. And I think it's basically team. The organization of the future is team-based, and I like them to be better team players and create cultures which are more, which I've been doing all my life. I talk about authentic organization, which is actually a word I should introduce, meaning organizations where you feel good in your skin. And that's what I've been doing all my life, trying to help leaders to create organizations which are great places to work. And that means that people need to have voice, need to have a coaching culture, etc., etc., a lot of other factors there, fair process, whatever it might be. And that's what that will make for, also a better society in general.
Thank you very, very much. And maybe my final question. IBS Moscow is celebrating its 25th anniversary. I know that you're working at the best business school of Europe and one of the best business schools of the world, INSEAD from Fontainebleau. My business school is relatively young. Still, we are leader of the Russian educational market. And we covered the distance of 25 years. If you please make your wish for us, where you consider we should be by the end of the next 25 years period of time?
Now you have quite a challenge because when that you would be part of the top 10. That is, but it's not going to be easy. It's very hard work. I mean, it's a very competitive market, the business school market, as you know better than I do. And there's also the question of resources, and also the question of attracting excellent students, because it's an interactive process. So our school is very global because of different campuses, which means also that you probably need a lot of, not just Russian students, you need a lot of influx of other people, a lot of other cultures, because it's diversity which makes for creativity. And so what to do to make this school even more attractive for people from outside Russia too, that you get a big percentage of other people who can give also stimulating ideas. But I mean, we all want to be in the top 10, top 20 maybe, and that's, it's a real challenge for you to get there.
Thank you very much. And just to finish, you see, I recommend to my students your book, It Is Really So, and for me it's my favorite book about the leadership I am using in my training. I'm learning from you because for the first time I saw you at the master-class, I guess 10 years ago at the Deans and Directors meeting of AFMD. This is when
that was in Rome? In Rome?
I think so. Maybe. Yes, I guess so. Rome. I guess so. Do you think about some new books?
I mean, this book was written a long time ago. I mean, I've been writing, since then I've probably written 8 books. So it's, but this is one of my favorite books, I think, because it is it's a simple, reasonable, understandable book, and which is important. It's not too much psychobabble and management babble in the book. So that's the reason I like that book.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.